Discipline is not hard because you lack motivation. It's hard because you've been taught the wrong definition of discipline. Most people believe discipline means pushing harder, forcing effort, overpowering resistance, and that belief quietly destroys consistency. Problem setup. You start strong. You feel motivated. You plan everything. You promise yourself this time will be different. And then suddenly, you don't feel like doing the work. Your energy drops. Your focus disappears. Your drive fades. And what do you conclude? I'm not disciplined enough. But that conclusion is flawed. Psychological truth. Your brain is not designed for constant effort. It is designed for efficiency, energy conservation, threat avoidance, reward seeking. Effort feels uncomfortable because your brain interprets unnecessary energy expenditure as risk, not progress. When discipline feels difficult, it isn't a character failure. It's a biological response. The big discipline myth. Here is the myth nobody talks about. Discipline is not about mental strength. Discipline is about friction management. Your brain always chooses the path of least resistance. Always. Not sometimes. Not when you're tired. Always. If distraction is easier than work, distraction wins. If comfort is easier than effort, comfort wins. If quitting is easier than continuing, quitting wins. Reframe. Critical shift. Highly consistent people are not more disciplined. They simply make the desired behavior easier than avoidance. They reduce friction. They design environments. They remove obstacles. They eliminate unnecessary decisions. They don't rely on willpower. Because willpower is unstable. Systems are reliable. Why force fails? Forcing discipline works temporarily, but force requires constant energy. And your brain resists anything that demands sustained energy expenditure. Which is why motivation spikes fail. Which is why intense bursts collapse. Which is why trying harder rarely works long term. Real discipline operates like architecture, not emotion. You don't fight resistance. You make resistance irrelevant. Instead of asking, how do I stay motivated? Ask, how do I make avoidance inconvenient? Practical system shifts. Simple examples. Remove distractions physically, not mentally. Place your phone out of reach, not beside your keyboard. Prepare your workspace before you need motivation. Reduce activation energy. Make starting effortless. Pre-decide actions. Eliminate unnecessary thinking. Because every decision drains cognitive resources, and decision fatigue kills consistency. Your surroundings influence behavior more than your intentions. Visibility drives temptation. Accessibility drives action. Defaults drive habits. If unhealthy choices are visible, they win. If distractions are available, they win. If friction exists, avoidance wins. The core principle. Discipline is not forcing yourself to act. Discipline is designing conditions where action becomes the easiest option. Effort becomes sustainable when resistance is minimized. Consistency becomes natural when friction is reduced. Stop trying to become mentally stronger. Start becoming strategically smarter. Because discipline is not force. Discipline is design. And your system always defeats your intention.